Assalamu alaikum. Our today's lecture is about Thevenin theorem. So what Thevenin theorem states? According to the Thevenin theorem, any linear circuit can be simplified in such a manner that voltage source and resistance should be in series. What this mean? This means that for example if we want to simplify this circuit, so what will be the simplified circuit according to the Thevenin theorem? The simplified circuit will be the voltage across Thevenin, that is 20 volt, and this is resistance, this is so the voltage source and the resistance are in series. So this Thevenin theorem states that any linear circuit can be simplified in a manner that voltage and resistance are in series. So whatever numericals we will get, we have to simplify those numericals as per this definition. So what is RTH? RTH is the Thevenin, it's the Thevenin equivalent resistance, and this is Thevenin equivalent voltage. Whenever we have to find, we have to solve the circuit as per Thevenin theorem, so we have to find these two things: Thevenin equivalent resistance and Thevenin equivalent voltage. So these two things should be found in any circuit, linear circuit, when it will be simplified as per Thevenin theorem. So today we will do the problem in which there will be a voltage source and resistance. But what if in some problems, for example, now we have only resistance, but what if any circuit, any linear circuit have resistance also? What if the circuit is RL circuit, or it's a RC circuit, there is a capacitor or there is an inductor? Or what if the circuit is RLC circuit? So how we will solve that circuit? Whenever we have only resistance and voltage, so we will find these two things. We will find Thevenin equivalent resistance and Thevenin equivalent voltage. But if the circuit contains RL, RC or RLC, then we have to find, instead of RTH, then we have to find ZTH. ZTH is Thevenin equivalent impedance. But this we will do in our next lecture. In today's lecture, we will do problem 1, that is related to Thevenin equivalent resistance and Thevenin equivalent voltage. So let's start our first numerical. So let's start our problem 1. So the problem 1 is, we are having one voltage source, one resistance, second resistance, and third resistance. The value is 2 ohm, it's also 2 ohm and 4 ohm. So we have to solve this circuit by Thevenin theorem, and we have to find Thevenin equivalent voltage and Thevenin equivalent resistor. So how we will do this? So what will be the step 1? First of all, for finding voltage, we should know the current. As in Thevenin, the resistance and voltage is always found across these 2 points, so which is parallel to this. So if we find the current or voltage here, it will equal to current and voltage here because they are parallel to each other. So if we want to find the Thevenin equivalent voltage here, first we have to find I current, because V is equal to IR. So first we have to find the I current. So let's start our step 1. So this is our simplified circuit. Mm, 20 volt. So we have to find I here. So how we will find the I here? We will apply KVL in loop 1. What is loop 1? This is our loop 1. So here we will apply KVL to find the current here in this branch, because this is parallel to this. Actually we have to find here. So if we find the current here or voltage, it's same here. So let's start apply KVL on loop 1. What will be the entering point? We are taking entering point. Entering point of voltage is -20. So -20. Rest will be all positive. 2I plus 4I is equal to 0. That is -20 plus 6I is equal to 0, and 6I is equal to 20. So our I is equal to 20 by, that is equal to 3.33 ampere. So from this we get our I value, that is I is equal to 3.33 ampere current. So from applying KVL we get our I value, that was 3.33 ampere. So now when we get the current value, we have to find voltage, Thevenin equivalent voltage. Now what is Thevenin equivalent voltage? Thevenin equivalent voltage is I into the total resistance in the branch. Total resistance in which branch? This was our circuit. This was one resistance, this was second resistance, this was third resistance. So the total number of resistance in this branch, the value we will write here. So what is our I value? 3.33 into what is our total? The value of this circuit was 4. So 4. So what will be 3 into 4? It's 13.33. So this is our first Thevenin equivalent voltage value. So our first step is complete. Now what is the step 2? Step 2 is to find the Thevenin equivalent resistor. So now we will find our Thevenin equivalent resistor. So let's start our step 2, which is we have to find Thevenin equivalent resistor. So what is our circuit? That is our first resistance, this is our second resistance, and this is our third resistance. Two ohm, 2 ohm and 4 ohm. Here one thing is missing. You must be thinking that where is the voltage source, because we were having voltage source here. So remember, whenever we are finding Thevenin equivalent resistor, we have to short circuit our voltage source. So here we short circuit our voltage source, and these are our remaining resistance. So now we will find the Thevenin resistance, Thevenin equivalent resistance. So what is the first step? The first step is this, that these two resistance are in, these both two resistors are in parallel to each other. So we will find R Thevenin is equal to, which two resistance are in parallel? 4 and 2. And what we will add in this resistance, because this is in series. So how we will find this? 4 into 2, 4 plus 2 plus 2, 8, 6, plus 2, so which is equal to 3.33 volt. So now what was our V Thevenin and R Thevenin. So what was our V Thevenin? That was 13.32, and what is our 3.33. So what will be the final circuit? As per definition, the voltage source and the resistance should be in series. So now they both are in series, and R Thevenin value is 3.33 and V Thevenin value is 13.32. So this is the final circuit for Thevenin. So what we learned from this is that whatever linear circuit given can be simplified through Thevenin theorem. And what is the requirement of Thevenin theorem? The series, the resistance and the voltage should be in series. So we divided into two steps. The first step was to find the voltage, Thevenin equivalent voltage. And how we find that? Because Thevenin equivalent voltage, always we have to find through the open end. So this open end was parallel to this branch, so we find the current in this branch, and when we have the current value, we find the voltage in this branch, and from that formula we have none, and the formula was what? I into resistance in this branch, and we find that formula. And the second step was we find the R Thevenin. Now we will do one more example of this, and I think you will get more clear idea. So let's start our problem number 2. So we have to find the same Thevenin theorem. This is our voltage source. We have one resistance, we have second resistance, we have third resistance, we have fourth resistance, and this is our open circuit. This value is 2, and we also take 2 ohm, 2 ohm, and for this also 2 ohm and 1 ohm, and 20 volt. So we have what we have to find? We have to find the Thevenin equivalent resistance and Thevenin equivalent voltage. So what was the first step we were doing? Step 1 was this was 20 volt minus plus 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, that was open end. So we have to find current here. Why we have to find current here? Because we have to find Thevenin voltage here, that is parallel to this branch, so we will find current in this branch, and after finding current, then we can easily find the voltage. So how we will find the current in this branch? We will apply KVL in loop 1. So apply KVL in loop 1. So the entrance point is minus 20, then all others will be positive. 2i plus I is equal to 0, minus 20 plus 5i is equal to 0, and 5i is equal to 20, and I is equal to 4. So this is the I value we get. Now we will get Thevenin equivalent voltage, that was I into total resistance in this branch. So what is I? I is 4, and what is resistance? That is 3. So V Thevenin is 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So V Thevenin is equal to 12. Volt. Now we will do our step 2. So what was the step 2? In step 2, we have to find the total resistance, and for that we have to short circuit our voltage source, and we will keep our remaining resistance. That was 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, and 1 ohm. So how we will find the Thevenin equivalent resistance in this? Which resistance are in parallel to each other? These are parallel to each other, while this is in series. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 and 2. 3 into 2, 3 plus 2. And what resistance we will add, because the answer will be in series, that is 2. 6 divided by 5, that is 3.2 ohm. So this is R Thevenin. And what was our V Thevenin? Our V Thevenin was 12 volt. So what will be the final circuit for this? The final circuit will be a voltage source and a resistance in series, that is A, this B. So that is that Thevenin equivalent resistance, and this is Thevenin voltage. So what is this? 3.2 ohm, and what is voltage? 12 volt. So this is the simple. So in today's lecture we have learned simplifying a simple linear circuit into a simplified form having Thevenin equivalent resistance and Thevenin equivalent voltage. So in next lecture we will study what if the circuit is not only R circuit, but a circuit is also having resistor, inductor and a capacitor. So what if the circuit is RL circuit, RC circuit or RLC circuit? So this we will do in our second lecture.